In class 6, you learned that food is essential for all living organisms. You also learned that carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and the minerals are components of food. These components of food are called nutrients and are necessary for our body. All living organisms require food themselves. Plants can synthesize food for themselves, but animals, including humans, cannot. They get it from plants or animals that eat plants. Thus, humans and animals are directly or indirectly dependent on plants. Plants are the only organisms that can prepare food for themselves by using water, carbon dioxide, and minerals. The raw materials are present in their surroundings. The nutrients enable living organisms to build their bodies, to grow, to repair damaged parts of their bodies, and provide the energy to carry out their life process. Nutrition is the mode of the taking food by an organism and its utilization by the body. The mode of nutrition in which organisms make food themselves from simple substances is called autotrophy. Auto is self and trophos means nourishment. Therefore, the plants are called autotrophs. Animals and most of the organisms make in food preparation by plants. They are called heterotrophs. Hetero means others. Now we may ask where the food factories of plants are located. Whether food is made in all parts of a plant or only in certain parts. How do plants obtain the raw materials from surroundings? How do they transport them to the food factories of plants? Leaves are the food factories of the plants. Therefore, all the raw materials must reach the leaf, water, and the minerals present in the soil or absorbed by the roots and transported to the leaves. Carbon dioxide from the air is taken through the tiny pores present on the surface of leaves. These pores are surrounded by guard cells. Such pores are called stomata. Water and minerals are transported to the leaves by the vessels which are run like pipes throughout the root, the stem, the branches, and the leaves. They form a continuous path or passage for the nutrients to reach the leaf. They are called vessels. The leaves have a green pigment is called chlorophyll. It helps the leaves to capture the energy of sunlight. This energy is used to synthesis of food from carbon dioxide and water. Since the synthesis of the food occurs in the presence of sunlight, it is called photosynthesis. A photo means a light, synthesis means to combine. So, we find that chlorophyll, sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water are necessary to carry out the process of photosynthesis. This is a unique process on the earth. The solar energy is captured by the leaves and stored in the plant in the form of food. Thus, sun is the ultimate source of energy for all living organisms. Can you imagine a life on the earth in the absence of photosynthesis? In the absence of photosynthesis, the world not be any food. The survival of almost all living organisms directly or indirectly depend upon the food made by the plants. Besides oxygen, which is essential for the survival of all organisms, is produced during the photosynthesis. In the absence of photosynthesis, life would be impossible on the earth. During the photosynthesis, a chlorophyll containing cells of leaves in the presence of sunlight use carbon dioxide and water, carbohydrates. The process can be represented in an equation of carbon dioxide plus water gives rise to carbohydrate plus oxygen. Carbon dioxide plus water and using sunlight in the chlorophyll, it gives the carbohydrate and oxygen. During the process, oxygen is released. The presence of starch in leaves indicates the occurrence of photosynthesis. Starch is also a carbohydrate.